Okay, so this is a heat signature. I just realized there is no reason to call this heat signature outside of the fact that it's just the movie they're gonna watch.
Well, that's the whole point. It's the whole movie. It's great.
I guess I don't know.
I wanted to say one thing really quick.
Okay.
Yes, according to the overall wiki list and all that stuff, Heat Signature is supposed to be the last episode of season 2. But as per a lot of people on the forums and whatnot, they bring up a good point that it's not a great season finale, so I just tossed it before the next ones, because I agree. So yes, it's a little out of order.
So, is this the season finale or is the next one the season finale?
Again, there's so many different orders, I have no idea. On the DVD and
Okay, well, we'll just wait
wiki,
till we get there.
it's supposed to be, but...
whatever. Okay. So, another Marceline episode. You got, they go to, are they ghosts? Is that what those
Yes.
are? They go to Marceline's
Remember,
house.
it's a rock, paper, scissors thing. Vampires can't beat ghosts. It's rock, paper, scissors.
I remember that. I was just, oh yeah, okay, that's right. They can't be that. We'll get to that in a second. That was really funny. But they go to her house, which I forgot is like this really nice looking house just in a cave.
Yeah.
It like has a little fence and it's pretty, and little flowers just in a cave. And they go in, and Marceline and these 3 friends are ghosts. They kind of look like Pac-Man ghosts. And they're Finn and Jake are going to show Heat Signature, which is this movie about having a heat signature, but they don't have a heat signature. It doesn't matter.
No!
And they decide they want to become vampires, but Marceline doesn't really want to turn into vampires, so she sort of does the what the hell is that? Where
Perfectly pranked you.
Yeah, perfectly pranked. It's sort of like where you put parsley in marijuana, and you know, you see how your friend reacts. If you ever had that happen to you, you ever done that to anyone? It's funny.
You're a sick puppy.
You've never heard of that? You just take parsley, crumble it up, and it's like, no, this is real stuff. Let's go. And you see if they're like, oh wow, it's like never. You're missing out on. Okay, so anyway, it's like that.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Yeah, do parsley.
Oregano.
Oregano. That's what I'm thinking. It was oregano.
Thank you.
Sorry about that. Oregano. Parsley will not work as well. It won't work as well. But regardless, did you do it with oregano? You don't know what you're missing, man. It's hilarious. Okay. So, alright, so they want to be vampires. She doesn't want to do it, so she pretends to turn them into vampires, and they play all these little pranks on him, just seeing, if they'll convince him or not. And the ghosts want to take it too far, and they try to kill him. Marceline doesn't want them to die, so she saves them, and then at the very end, they find out they're not vampires. She comes in almost about to save them, but then it's just like, no, I can't defeat ghosts. What does that mean, a rock, paper, scissors thing?
Rock beats scissors, scissors beat paper, paper beats rock.
Oh, like ghosts beat vampires? Is that it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, like ghosts are... Okay, I got it. But then they're
Smoking
like...
too much parsley.
Maybe. Parsley. You wrap up the oregano in the parsley. That's like the rolling paper. I can't believe you've never done this. It's great fun. But anyway, so he says, oh, but we haven't seen Heat Signature. And they're like, Heat Signature? And they watch the movie, say they'll eat their brains afterwards.
Remember, this all started because they jumped on the couch that was too solid.
Yeah, and I like that they just never use the furniture. It's more just there for decoration. That whole house doesn't look like a house she would have.
What's that?
Wait, I forgot. How did she get that? Because remember, she was looking for a place to live for a while, right? And then she, how that episode worked. She found the cave, and then, because she originally wanted their place. But I forget, how'd she get that house?
Remember, Finn and Jake had to go find a place, and they ended up finding the cave.
Yeah.
Marceline showed up and said, this is my cave as well.
No, but I mean, did she just make the house herself then?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
She's crafty.
It so doesn't look like a house she would have. I mean, she sort of looks like, sort of like a rocker or something like that. It just, you wouldn't think like this pretty little purple house that has like flowers and stuff like that. It just doesn't seem like
I'm
her.
a metalhead. Do I look or even act remotely like a metalhead?
No, but you don't have a house that's purple and full of flowers.
Yeah, I just have a bunch of Christmassy stuff all over the place.
I just assumed that was Jory.
Pretty much.
There you go. So when Marceline gets married, that'll make more sense. But, okay, let's actually talk about the damn episode.
You're the one talking about rolling up parsley.
Well, now I'm not, okay? We're done.
No, I liked it. I really liked the fact that Marceline was having fun with it and going further, but every once in a while you noticed the ghost wanted to do some form of prank, and she would get kind of upset or annoyed or kind of like no, I don't like where this is going, and she'd pull it back.
You kind of get the idea that, especially when you first see her, that she was more aggressive, and like maybe before knowing them, she totally would let this fly, just let them fall to her death. But because she does know them and does like them, she's like, let's pull this back a bit. And even the friends are kind of like, oh, come on, what happened to you? It used to be all about this. So yeah, I sort of like that too. But at the same time, they still keep it in character, because she comes in and it's like, oh yeah, no, I can't defeat ghosts.
Yeah.
Just sort of walks away. And even at the end when they're watching the movie, they're like, can we eat our brains already? This is uncomfortable. Yeah, after the movie. And it's like, she still kind of doesn't care. So it's a nice sort of middle ground. And I just like stuff where somebody thinks they're something and they're really not, and just seeing how far they'll go with it. I don't know. I just think that stuff's always funny.
Another minor part I really liked is when she's about to bite Finn, and she lifts up his hood, and you see the hair starting to grow back. It's a little bit longer.
I was going to ask about that, because, yeah, that's right, the hair was really long, but then he cut it, right? So it says starting to grow. No, that makes sense, because I was trying to remember. So much happens on this show, and trying to remember, like, wait, what happened with the hair again and stuff? So,
and again, it's a very minor thing that shows that time is actually passing, instead of, like, how many other cartoon shows where someone gets a bad haircut or they get their head shaved?
Next episode. It's
yeah.
Yeah.
This is one where it's like, no, he's actually slowly growing his hair back. It's not this instantaneous thing.
Well, and this world feels like, you can come across these characters anytime. For example, they run across LSP, who is it might be my favorite character.
Oh God, really?
Yeah, no, maybe even more than Tree Trunks, because I realize anytime she shows up, I just start laughing. That voice is just so funny to me.
My beans. No, I just sounded like the Venture Brothers.
Yeah. Oh my God, my beans.
There you go.
I don't know why it really cracks me up every time she it's just such a funny voice. And okay, actually, I have a question for you, Jory. When Finn knocked over the beans, you legitimately went, oh! Why did you do that?
Well, hold on. The funny thing is she does this before Lumpy Space Princess actually goes. So
that's why I thought I was missing something, and I was like, wait, no, that was just beans.
But she's living in the forest. Do you see her? She's dirty.
She's
Think
a
about
hobo.
it. She's on the phone with Melissa, and she's like, oh my God, life is good. I just found a can of beans. Think about it. She's excited about beans. This is all she has. Now she has nothing. Then who's gonna eat the beans? What is she gonna eat?
I think you've been smoking some parsley.
No.
What have you been giving my wife?
No, I love LSP, and I was very upset.
What is with you
her.
people liking the most just characters?
She's great. She's hilarious. No, it's one of those characters. No, you're doing the
Venture Brothers.
henchman, from
I know.
Venture Brothers.
I can't do it. Sorry.
Oh my
if I
God,
smell some
you're
parsley.
terrible. No, it's one. Every time she shows up, I start to giggle. I'm like, okay, that's a sign of a good character. Where every time they're on screen, you start laughing. But yeah, no, it was fun. It's the invisible scene. No, I'm sure other people have done it, but the first thing I think of, do you ever see Eric the Viking?
I don't think so.
It's directed by Terry Jones. It has Tim Robbins and all this stuff. Well, this guy is convinced that this cloak makes him invisible. So he puts it on, be like, oh, where did I go? And everybody's looking at him strange, and he goes and he fights this battle with no fear whatsoever because he thinks nobody can see him. He even goes up to a guy, it's like, now you see me, now you don't. And he runs away, and they're like, what? And it's just great seeing this guy who thinks nobody can see him, and just all the fear is gone. What?
Have you ever seen Amazon Women on the Moon?
No.
There's a scene.
Surprisingly. I mean, how could I miss that classic?
It's Abram, Zucker, and Zucker.
Is
They're
it?
playing to Kentucky Fried Movie Naked. Yeah. it's Abram, Zucker, and
Amazon
Zucker.
Women on the Moon is the Zucker brothers and Jim Abrams.
As far as I remember, yeah. But no, there's a scene
Now I want to see it.
with the invisible.
How could I not know this classic?
With the invisible man, who's not actually invisible. He thinks he is, so he strips down butt naked, and he goes into a bar and a guy's playing darts, and he goes up and he's like, "Ooh, it's going! Oh, whoa!"
I don't know why that stuff really makes me laugh. I just...
Because a naked man running around a bar while people are just like, what an idiot.
Well, just when someone thinks they're something they're not, particularly when they think they're
Kind of like
invisible.
when you think you're funny.
Sometime. No, I know I'm not funny, okay? I make that very clear.
Oh, well then never mind. I was wrong.
There you go.
Okay.
You're often wrong.
I can accept that.
Check, please.